Listen to the sounds of the revolution. Everybody's out on the street tonight. Everybody's cool. Everything's alright. You better pray that your old man don't get home tonight. We drive my car where the wild things are. I got a green limousine. Everyone's a star, but they won't get far without a green limousine. Everybody's cool. Everything's alright. Don't get home tonight. Drive my car. And all things I got. Green. Hey, hello. You're back. Excellent. I'm glad you're here. Hold on. I'll get something on you. Let's have a look there. There we go. Rightio. Good to see you again. I am glad you're here. I've got a new head of steam going on here because of the progress that's being made on the green limousine here. I'm fully motivated to get going, so this is really good to see you. Thanks for subscribing and watching and liking and all that stuff. I appreciate it. Hey, I've been watching Old School Only. Heaps and heaps of that guy. He's restoring a VG Valiant Pacer. Well, it's a two-door hardtop. I don't know if it's a Pacer, but and he's doing it in patina. I've never been a patina guy, but I'm enjoying watching his thing. And I encourage you to go over and have a look at his channel, see what he's doing. It's very, very cool. But he has given me a lot of motivation. So shout out. I know he's a subscriber. Shout out to you because you've got me re-motivated on my build. So thank you so much. Guys, we're going to get into this today. If you have a look, this is where we left off last video. This is the new plenum. That's the old one. You can see it's absolutely rotted out. So I'm going to do a bit of time lapsing in this one. Go back to a bit of an old style format that I used to do. I was watching my old videos the other day. And I like the way it went together a bit better than what I've been doing. So yeah, let's get into it, eh? Okay, so that was about 40 minutes worth of sanding and grinding back, and that's the result we've got there. And that, again, like I mentioned in the last video, is just these when you buy these disc packs and you get the what are they, the sponge polishing discs that I was just normally would have thrown away, except I'm a hoarder. They're doing a fantastic job. Still got surface rust and stuff that I'll have to contend with. But yeah, great result for less than an hour's work. So let's just have a quick chat about things. I've got to put the doors back on, but I don't want to put the VH white doors on. I want to put the doors that are going to be on the car on. So I'll have to pull all the mechanisms out of those doors there and put them into those doors there. So that'll happen before I fully weld this in. I still have to take it off a couple of times. I'll put a picture up. So with that, I had completely forgotten about the right angled little piece of steel that goes over the top of the vents. And so I'd gone back to watch the original plenum video when I first took the scuttle off, the original scuttle off, and I saw it and I thought I would have put it all back together and completely not put that in. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it's for. I have no idea. But the factory thought it was necessary, so I'll put it in. Whatever reason that is, I don't know. But yeah, so that's still got to be done. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. I've still got to get in between these vents here. I have found these blue ones to be of really effective in doing that. So all things I didn't have when I was young, and I'm really enjoying having now as I'm old, doing the same jobs. I would have sanded that by hand with some 240 grit individually, painstakingly, until they were clean. So what I've done in 40 minutes would have taken me hours back in the day. Yeah, it's not even modern technology because I had this stuff back then. I just was too poor to use it. Alright, I will continue working. I won't bother recording it because it's just going to be more of the same. But when I have something interesting to show you, I'll come back. Okay, that's the scuttle panel stripped back to bare metal and primed. I'm trying to keep the phone stable, but it's not really working. Obviously, I haven't got every last spot of the paint off. I can't really get in around there at the moment. I could with some effort, but it's coming off again, so I'll strip that then. Haven't bothered down here because I'm going to be cutting out and welding and whatnot. These took about 40 minutes aside to strip back and clean up. That took about an hour and a half to get all the paint off in between the vents. Now, before I said I would use those little discs, they disintegrated in no time at all trying to get the paint from in there. So I ended up using this bagger here. And that did a really good job, but it still took a very long time. There is no quick solution when it comes to doing that sort of stuff, but as you can see, it's done a pretty fair job. There's a little bit focus. There's a little bit in the ends there that I'll have to get by hand with sandpaper, but that's a lot better than doing the whole thing. And I'm really happy. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna start cutting metal and shaping metal and getting it ready to weld in. I understand, see this little dent here? That's factory on the VHs. Wasn't on, they fixed it by the VJ, but my understanding is all VHs have that from factory. Because I was reading a forum one day and they were saying about it, and one bloke got really upset that he didn't know and he'd fixed it. So there you go, a little bit of trivia for you. I've chucked the mechanism from the white door into this door and got it reasonably lined up. It's not perfect, but it's not too, how do I put it? I still want the alignment fairly right, so it's, you know, basically in the right spot. But it's, oh, here comes the cockies. But I want it to hold it square. So if we have a look, remember I had all those problems with the gap a couple of videos ago, and I said that I'd have to do something about it. Well, putting this in, putting the plenum in, and the scuttle in, I mean, and making these fit, that has brought it all out a little bit, got it into alignment, and my gap's a heck of a lot better. I'm not worried about that touching now as it opens and shuts, because before it was, the white one was clipping and this was way out of alignment. So something good is happening. Yeah, it's nice to see more green on the green limousine. It's starting to look like a grey limousine there for a while, but, or a white one. Yeah, progress is being made. That probably took about an hour to get the old, no, probably longer, to get the latch mechanism out of the old door and into this one, because everything is old, everything is seized, and then I had to clean it up and lubricate it, WD-40 it. So it is all about patience. I had to take the hinges off the other door, put them on this one. But yeah, these are the doors that are going to stay with the car, so that's, I want to make sure everything works with these doors, because, you know, I'd hate to fit everything up to the other doors, put them on, put these ones on and find out there's an issue. So not that there should be, but you never know. Okay, now I've got to do the exact same thing with the other door. Okay, we have two green doors on the green limousine, and everything is lining up rather nicely. Wondering whether I should be chucking guards on or whether I'm good like that. I think I'm good like that. So I just got to square it up. I've got me, I don't know if you can see the bubble here. So I want to square it up. I want to make sure that, stop wiggling, Jeff. I want to square it up. I want to make sure that it comes up to level on both sides. It's not far off, but yeah, I want to make it as close to level as I can. It's not focusing. And then I can start cutting and welding in new pieces, because if I cut it in and it's not square, it's going to fight me when it comes to putting it on. It's going to fight me when I put the bonnet on. It's just going to continuously cause me little problems along the way. So not sure what's going on here. There's a little bit out there. That could have been where I fought it to get it off the VH. It could be because this isn't exactly right. I've got a bit of mucking around there to do to get that spot on before I commit to welding it in.